got storms firing along the dry line here. Date is April 27th. I'm just north of Clarendon, Texas, along I-40. Time is about 6 p.m. Central here. There's your updraft tower right there. Coming up at 6 p.m. 28th of April after busting yesterday. Initiating Supercell to the southwest.
Anecdotally, whenever I see like that really
Headed west on 5 to, I'm not sure if that's Outflow or a scud tag or an multi-self. Like about 8:30 here. Look at this. This big LP storm. Big wall cloud was rotating under there just a little bit ago. A little after 4 o'clock local time here. Like we got HP trying to wrap up there. But we're trying to watch that area right there. It's very interesting. There's RFD right there. The current goes all the way over from that. We're right along the frontal boundary. Almost baseball, or tennis ball sized. There's the RFD there. Welcome to the Bears cage, guys. All right. Woo! We're in the Bears cage here. Time's about 5:30, north of Aspermont. A little on the windy side. Woo! Headed back south. Backside of the tornado warning storm, super rain wrap. Time is 7:15. West of Kermit, Texas, looking at this beautiful supercell. It's just about 8 p.m. Central Time, 7 Mountain. There's the RFD with the sun. This is just northwest of Odessa, Texas. Time is about 4:45 Central. Date is Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. Nice little supercell popped up. Tornado watch is in effect today. Radar scope there. Downscaling. North of McCook, Nebraska. South of North Platte. Supercell trying to form here. It's cold. There's Landspout. Looks like it's weakening. This hail that we're in is related to another supercell southeast of that line over there. Spout coming out of that. There's our other supercell up here. Try to zoom in on the structure of that. It's at 15 coming to near North Platte here. There's a big lowering there, funnel or something. Storms coming out to the west. I'm going to try to go west a little bit. Shoot up here. Here we are west of Cape Girardeau, southern Illinois, actually near Missouri, and supercell coming up. A moderate risk chase day. Time is about 3:30 Central here. I'm watching an area coming up from my southwest that looks pretty interesting for supercellular development. Here. Funnel is right there. There's the RFD and your flanking line and your inflow into it. South of Belt City. Time is 3:53 Central here. Probably the large tornado is just to my north. Northeast. We're in strong northerlies here. Tornado should be right in front of us, probably right there, and right in the middle of it. Lots of dust. This is really, it might be multi-vortex too at this point. There it is. There it is. It's crossing the road right in front of us. There it is. Nice dusty tornado right there. The jet going into that. All right, trying to get out of the path of this thing here. It's right by those silos. Watch out for power lines. Tornado is directly in front of me there. Headed east. Time is coming up on 4 Central. Southeast Missouri. Date is May 6th. There's a natural gas funnel right above it. Right up there is the funnel. We're under the RFD. We're in northerly, so we're okay here. vortex. Oh, we're close range in here. Might be able to 0 meter it. Completely devoid of precip in here. We lost all our precip, obviously, between the RFD and the hook. We're in the bear's cage. This is what the bear's cage is like. And there's the bear. And we're having a good time grappling with the bear today. Clearing the debris there. Don't want to get any damage to my tires. RFD there. Cyclic Supercell. Cyclic Supercell we have. Time is about 4:07. And obviously Cyclic, because we have the new Mezzo does have a large tornado on the ground. And there it is, right there. With the debris cloud and everything. Continuing east towards Sikeston. A small town behind us took a hit, obviously. Still on the ground there. We might have silo damage there, too. Time is coming up on 7 p.m. here. Just gonna let this thing go east. I'm not chasing this questionable terrain with rivers and stuff. It's already 7 o'clock. Central here. See? No receipt. Okay, here we are, extreme western central Oklahoma. Storm's firing up along the dry line and south of the warm front. The storm has rapidly intensified blow off going out of sight to the east. Probably a pretty large wall cloud. I can't tell if that's a funnel or a wall cloud, but it's very ominous. Might have a tornado forming there. To our left of the wall cloud. There it is, ground circulation. We have tornado number 2. Always look for ground circulation. They teach us that in spotter training. Awesome storm. Beautiful. Very strong. Might be 2 or 3 fixing to come down here. Time is about 5:30. Texas border. Plant right about here. We're gonna have to bump east a little bit with this. Tornado number 4 of this storm. Cycling like crazy. That's a big cone tornado, yeah. Beautiful. That's big hail. Cracked windshield now. Just trying to get over this hill so we can see the darn thing. Still this thing. It's going to get us. A very large hail in this. I can't go outside because hail is there. Worth the windshield. Here we go. Try to 0 meter in or get close in. Look at that debris over there. If we can get out of this damn hail. God, please don't hit that town. I can't open the window because of the hail. God, please don't hit that town. It's right there. Passing east through the town of Arnett here. And they've been spared a direct hit with a tornado. The tornado lifted just before it hit the town. We do have another tornado that is now forming to my north. And this is going to be number 5. So tornado number 5. This is a highly cyclic supercell. Hopefully we'll manage to stay out of that hail. The hail will just wreck this vehicle in this. There's the rope out. Looks like it's roping out. This is near Sharon, Oklahoma. Time is about 6:45. Storm looks like it kind of cycled down. I haven't seen any more tornadoes. Kind of LP looking right now. Traffic jam in the middle of a rural area. That's how many people chase. It's probably above the jet stream. Break these two. Those are fun. Oh, look at this. It's all caved in almost. Otherwise, we would have lost this window. We didn't have these. It's a good save. May 22nd, just after 4:30 Central here. Obviously a supercell northeast of Breckenridge, Texas. Southeast to Loving, time is about 5:09. Downdraft there. Interesting column of air spinning there. Time is coming up on 8. Long track Supercell. Central. There's the storm on radar, vectoring around to the southwest side. Motion on that's crazy.
Hey, Ricky!
Up there. HP Supercell. Nice coupling on the radar. this up, and it's after 8 o'clock, so I'm going to wrap up soon. Wall cloud there forming, rapidly developing along the boundary here. Time is just after 2:30 Central. Date is May 26th, way down there. Just watching. Not sure what that is under there. God, it's a classic storm. Not sure what that is. About 4:22 here, just wondering what this feature is in here. Looks like a cell merged with it, and it looks like it's recycling back up again.
This is a supercell that spans multiple different counties in Texas. We know how big those counties are. So when you have a storm that literally goes from one county to a whole other county, that's a huge, huge storm here. So
Wet RFD there could be a large tornado behind that. Storm's HP, you can't see it. There's your inflow into it there on the hail core. That's about 6:15. It's probably going to be big hail on this. It's the RFD coming in on us. It's no tornado anymore, but it's pretty intense. I've just got to chase the Convergence going here on the 27th of May as the ICECHIP team. Cells are beginning to develop near Fort Stockton. There's my vehicle. Down over there. Stein and the rest of the group over there. There's a lot of chasers and scientists in this parking lot.
There's all sorts of things like hotness, like loads of pads.
Let's see where the restroom is here. They're all shut down for the day. Ah, there's the restroom. Right there. Ah, there's hail flying in the vehicle. Ouch, that hurts. Mexicans in there. Yes, sir. All right, take care. Thank you. Record May 28th, a long trip from South Texas all the way up to Sheridan Lake, Colorado, just south of Cheyenne Wells. Nice Supercell wall cloud just the FFD. Was pretty good too. Here we are, June 2nd, between Sidney and Cheyenne, Wyoming. Sidney, Nebraska. Good inflow too. There's some big hail in this puppy. Can't forget the wall cloud. Now we're down in Colorado, north of Brush. It's one of the tail end storms that popped up on the south end of the storm complex. Just under 7 Mountain here up in northeast Colorado, watching this thing spinning up here. Pretty crazy. Storm's just been tornado warned. East. There's looking east. That's the hook right there. All the way around. This is the bear's cage that we're in. side of the hail core. Time is coming up on 6. I don't know if it's, I think it's mountain. Date is June 4th. Southeast of Santa Rosa, New Mexico here.
That's an ice machine. Time is 6:39. Woo! Winter Wonderland. We are headed east. This is not snow, this is big hail. All marble sized 1-inch hail.
Right. Time is 9:25. Headed north towards I-40 in western Texas. Incredible lightning with this thing. Incredible lightning. Incredible lightning with this thing. This is crazy. Just wrapping up work with my IT client here. Time is about 4:20 Central, and look at that supercell that has erupted west of Morton, Texas, about 35 miles east of Torah. You can start to see the wall cloud and the base coming into view right there in the center. So still kind of a ways out yet. Wow, look at the RFD there too. It's probably multi-vortex at this point. It's about 240. There it is. It's forming. Gonna get real dusty over here. Time is about 4:45, 4:50. Trying to zoom in on that. Looks like they should be. Just not condensed. Probably tornado number 3 forming maybe from this. There's the old mezzo right there, the old mezzo, and then the new one with the tornado developing right there. That's got a nice, it's trying to condense there. Kind of hollow. You might have 2 there. You might have one forming there and one forming there, or the existing one. I believe we have a ground circulation. There she goes to the ground there. Fully condensation. Probably tornado number 4 or 5 out of this thing. And we do have some sort of ground circulation, so. Dusty into that. what you want to get is you want to get the dynamic pipe to fully plant, then you can drive right up to it. It's stable. Because then this is kind of just come and go. This is why we need to keep our heads on a goddamn swivel. Cycling with the new mezzo forming just to my northeast at about my 11 o'clock position. That's the leading edge of the new mezzo. Cyclic storm, obviously. Very large tornado in there. Looks like we've got a satellite going around the big one. We have a wedge here. Wedge tornado. Ridiculously intense. Try to get on the dirty side of the RFD. You might need paper towels too. You can hear it a little bit when you step outside. There we go. Almost in the bear's cage here. Look at the structure of that. Wow, that's incredible. Here comes the hail. Altimeter, look at that. The pressure dropping. We're in the outer circulation of it. All you see is just a big mass of wind going left to right there. Could probably just bump up a little bit. Hail here. Reconnecting with the storm here north of Leveland. All the chasers. Wow. Glad I didn't take that way. There's a lot of storm chasers there. It's too bad. The storm cycling back up again northeast of Snyder. It's HP now. Right into the notch here. That's power lines. Tornado forming right there again. Tornado number 8 or 9. It's kind of like a brief spin up. What's this too? They got that one there. What is this here? Dark area there. I gotta get the light adjusted. There. Very low contrast. I don't know if that's probably a satellite going around it. Coming up on 7:43. The storm is just coming into the western part of Lubbock now. Highly HP. Interesting area rotation. I'm north of the notch and north of the hook, looking south. So that's what you're looking at there. Highly HP. Interesting area rotation. North of the notch, north of the hook, looking south. That's what you're looking at there. Going into Lubbock. Damn it. Please protect the people of Lubbock. Please. Please don't let me get hurt. So we're behind it. On the northwest side of Lubbock. And it's 8 p.m. Not good. Large wedge tornado just passed to my southwest. Most of us are still there. We're in northerlies. Here we are near Causey, New Mexico, just south of there. And west of Morton, the same place as yesterday. And storms are firing up, and we have tornado props. Enhanced risk. There's a cell firing right there. See what that does. Storm that we went up in the target area, LP or at the time. That does have a lot of rotation in it, so can't make that one. So we're gonna stick with this one. See what happens. 6:30 to 6:45, a wall cloud has formed. RFD. Storms are becoming more preset balanced, which is a good sign. Sometimes it's just after 6:45, there's your inflow increasing. And you can obviously see there's a powerful RFD there. Interesting. Yep. Sirens are going for sundown.
This one just do it right here.
Yep, yep. We're gonna have to bail on this pretty quickly. Time is 7:04. Dusty tornado on the ground. Time is 7:05:66. Right there in the middle, between those two poles, just to the left of the right of the light pole. All the stills in order.
bear's cage any second. Should be getting into the bear's cage.
Look at the edge of that thing.
There's your tornado. We're in the bear's cage, obviously. There's no precip in here. Very little. Some big hail coming around the hook. That's where we're at.
Hail coming, big hail coming. Ah!
1 inch. Some isolated pieces being gone all size. We're in the RFD now, the sun's coming out. The color of this dust is insane. Hail coming down too.
Dust going into that thing. That's insane. Big hail's coming, so we're gonna have to back off.
Main inflow into that. We're bailing south on 1730 out of New Home. Time is about 8:10. Trying to get away from the hail core here. There's dust pulled into the main updraft.
HP storm here sucking in tons and tons of dust into the main updraft. It's all going up into this. I wonder why it was so dark under there. So this is the so-called Cadillac Ranch. We're west of Amarillo on I-40. And they sell these cans of paint. And you just go ahead and spray some paint. Do some graffiti. Sign your name or whatever. And as you can see, there's a lot of coats of paint on these cars.
I know. Yeah. Christina. Oh, okay.
June 7th, about 3:30 Mountain here. Supercell popped up. Capulan. Come on, go, 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 go. Cross, cross, cross. We have cows, we have cows. All right. Got a big chase at Convergence going on here. Look at that hell shaft.
Yeah, you know how many trees I got to cut down here in the plains? I don't need this next time. Just in case.
I said, I just composited. I said, spring is posting, and I just did a composite of this. Do you think I can get away with it?
What did they say?
And then they said it looks really good.
Tornadic cell going off throughout northwest. West of Sedan. The Kelvin Helmholtz effect. It's unbelievable. Time is 7:21 Mountain, 8:21 Central. Just beam me up, Scotty, while you're at it. Yeah, it looks like it.
It looks like a funnel.
You know, never mess with Mother Nature's pinking shears.
That's right. Kind of looks localized right there.
Yep. South of Clarendon, Texas. Time was about 4:30ish.
Well, it's interesting. They said it's going slow, but at the same time, the warning goes till 5.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we're at the end of it.
They are.
So that's like,
I'm headed south on 657 towards Memphis, Texas. Going up to 617 here, north of Paducah, Texas. Dusk there, south side of it, 639.
Been here for a while, maybe about 30 minutes. What's going on here? But when they close a road here, they close it, and they close it really, 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 really good. between McCook and North Platte on Highway 83. Time is about 7 Central here. 7 p.m. on June 16th. Still on the ground. Oh boy, beautiful storm. Tornado right there, the funnel above it. Awesome. LP tornado. I was on the storm when it was just a little fair weather cumulus cloud just south of me. And then the upper level support came in, enhanced the updraft. That's the jet stream moving in aloft, providing the shear
My
for it.
husband's blind, so he can't see it.
Oh, bummer, yeah. I wish he could.
But I said tornado. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
So have you seen one like this before?
Oh yeah, but this one's one of the real highly visible ones. I don't see much of an RFD, which normally would come around the backside. This thing's really a very interesting storm.
Going straight down. Isn't it?
Yep.
I mean, I see tails, but nothing like that.
Yeah.
So is that one over there too? That white part over there?
No.
Where that dirt's coming out?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? There's another one to the left. Left of that tree there, a very weak one.
Where the dust is coming up?
Yeah. Coming down again. Coming down again. It's cycling again. Tornado probably number 3 from the storm. That sucks, man. Oh well. I want to just get up next to it. I don't care about the window. West. Oh, damn it. Here we go again. Lost the window again. This is the windshield number 2 we're on now. God damn it, man. Window again. Second window. Anyway, here's what we got looking out our left side. Right there. Tornado's about maybe a half a mile away. Wow. Alright, lightning too much out here. I'm gonna get back. On Route 23, time is about 7:34 Central here. This is just incredible. There's the drill bit effect on the ground. zoom in right there, this is really, really cool. And you can see how the dynamic pipe is behaving. That's the dynamic pipe, they call it. I was worried about the side window getting busted out. See the circulation. Yeah, it's kind of with this light. Everything happened very fast tonight. Storm might be back building. We're gonna bump west a little bit. We're about 10 minutes to 8 here. It looks like it's going to go south of us, hopefully. Too much lightning here. There's a lot of motion under that. Barely moving. Massive tornado now. The sun's out and everything. That's just ridiculous. Ground contact there. There it is. I'm not going to stop the video because I'm going to lose this. Look at that. God, this is crazy. Now, right on the edge. Across the road right there. Somebody's zero metering it right up there. Not a good idea. This is crazy. We're now right on the edge of the northern circulation of this thing right now.
Justice. Looks like it might be roping out. Rainbow. Rope out. It's gone. It went back up in the clouds. There's your sinuous funnel. What the actual f, right? Storm is back built pretty far to the southwest. It's still got a wall cloud under it. A lot of lightning in that. Watching that wall cloud. A lot of inflow. June 17th, Supercell coming up east of Gainesville, Oklahoma. Headed west on 412. Time is 6 p.m. Central Time here. Again, date is June 16th. On 706 here, south of Booker, Texas. I think I see it. We're in the bear's cage. There it is! There it is! There it is! Oh my God! I had to back away from this a little bit. This is June 18th at about 6:15. So north of Temple, Oklahoma, and southeast of Lawton. June 20th, 2025. Hi, this year at Supercell. Coming up along the boundary. Time is about 7:30 Central. We're up here south of Jamestown, North Dakota, so we're pretty far north. East of Jamestown, North Dakota. Hard rotation. Nice mesocyclone. Powerful supercell. The RFD. We're gonna have to go east. Without a doubt, we're still gonna have to go east. Regardless, otherwise we're going to get slammed with the hook. God, look at that rotation. We do have ground circulation there, so this is potentially a tornado. We do have ground circulation, as you can see right there, right under the rotation. there is ground circulation, so this is a tornado genesis. Underway here. There we go. Oh boy. Here we go. Wow. Nice one. Just north of I-94, but about 10-50 miles east of Jamestown, North Dakota. Again, the date is June 20th. It's a big one. I'm going to try to punch through the RFD to get right up next to it. Oh, God. This is what chasing's all about, guys. This is why we come out here. This is why we do this. Coming through the RFD now. Alright. Successfully penetrated RFD. We are now in the Bears cage. West. We're gonna get stills. Get stills real quick, okay? Yep. Just don't turn the camera off. Watch it, we're getting rocked here. Yep. The video up. Yep. Yeah, we got mudded. Damn it. Woo! My God. Wow. This is what chasing's all about, guys. This is why we come out here. This is why we do this. Successfully penetrated RFD. We are now in the Bears cage. Looking northwest. Woo! Parking brake on. Alright, going back to video. Just got mudded. My whole mud just coated my window there. Big tornado. Oh my God. This is nuts. Alright. Get this. Alright. Alright, coming off the emergency brake. Watch the traffic behind me. Everything's coming to drive. It's straight north. It's easy. Right on us, that's the problem. Oh my God, this is gigantic. Hope this ain't moving our way. Hope it's going northeast. Looks like it's coming right at us. That's what it looks like. right on us, that's the problem. Oh my God, this is gigantic. Woo! Hope this ain't moving our way. I hope it's going northeast. Looks like it's coming right at us. That's what it looks like. Wow. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Alright, I might have to back away a little bit. This might be coming towards us here. It might be turning right. That's why it's really intensifying. More stills. More stills. Just get stills of it. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. Yep. Oh, we got clocked by that freaking shit so bad. It's violent. Yep. Go, go, go. Go, go. He's backing away too. When we lose sight of it, we can't go in here anymore. It's too dangerous.
There it is. It's right there. Or we might have to go north to get back into the bear's cage here.
Okay, we backed away from this thing. We're headed east on 190. Time is 9:08 p.m. here. Again, it's 9:08, but the sun goes down at like 10 here, so still continuing to track the thing east on I-94. And again, I'm about 15-20 miles east of Jamestown in North Dakota. Tornado might still be in there somewhere to the north. I don't know if it lifted or not. It probably did. You're looking up there and you're not looking at the southern storm. The southern storm's got a tornado on it too. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, 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 go. You're good.
Alright, we're gonna go south, try to get up right next to it. Might 0 meter this or get close. Here we That's the southern storm catching up with this one. Roping out. Time is coming up at around 9:30 Central here. Tornado should be dissipating here as we get an outflow from the RFD from the other storm that's undercutting it. There's the tornado roping out, and then it's no more. sort of a lightning. Look at the lake. Look at that lake. Look at the lake there. All right, I'm gonna bump east a little bit more. That's not good. I hope nobody's in there. Looks like just an outbuilding. Hopefully they're in shelter. Or we gotta go back east. Crap. What the hell now?
Trying to get good photos of storms, but not only that, I drove all the way out here because I figured I might see one.
Yeah.
Not bearing down on somebody's house or me.
The house did get hit before, I noticed.
Yeah, I saw the guy's friends actually. They were chasing with me.
Oh, wow.
And they got a call and they're like, hey, your buddy's house.
Oh, wow.
So you think there's anything?
Here up in northern Minnesota, southwest of Williams, developing Supercell on the tail end of a line. Time is about 7 Central here. We're up in northern Minnesota. Now we're in the Bears Cage. We're in the Ring 3 area. Network ain't all that great up here in Minnesota, northern Minnesota at least. Ah, man, this is crazy. 3 Timbers in front of us. Dominator. That looks like it opens up a little bit here. Motion there. Wow. Who is this? Oh man. Remember, keep your head on the swivel. Got a lot of motion in front of us here. Crazy, crazy motion. Alright, reach stopped, so yeah. Looks like it's gonna plant right there. Tagging motion on this. Look at the structure of this thing. My God. There it is. Contact. We have contact. This is a tornado. It's on the ground.
tornado. This is a tornado. Just gotta keep out of the preset. Gotcha. Yep. Gonna bump east a little bit more. Got the dash cam going on it. I can't reach back and get my HT out. It is right in front of us. It's hard to see it through the trees. We have a tornado there. Time is about 7:40 Central. It is right in front of us. It's hard to see it through the trees. We have a tornado there. Time is about 7:40 Central. We're up in northern Minnesota here, near the Red Lake. The damage path.
You seen it, right? Yeah, we saw it. Don't fight by there.
Yeah. Nice looking meadow.
Wow.
No options to get east, are there?
I don't think so.
We could have got
back up
east.
to it eventually.
Trees are down.
Go back up around.
Look at these wildflowers.
That's awesome. I'm headed east. I'm towards Odessa. Long trek through that forest. No cell service, nothing. It still looked like it evolved to a multi-cell complex. Lost sight of the tornado before. I'm about a couple of miles south of the Canadian border here. The cell is now moving into Canada. I'm not going to follow into Canada because I got my passport. I don't feel like crossing the border unless it was really worth it. I'm going to start wrapping up and heading south soon towards Minneapolis. Everybody just come to a screeching stop behind us. Ah, there's been an accident. No, in the rearview mirror, I just saw a accident. Oh, really? Yeah. There it goes.